Steve from Custom Table Tennis, and we're excited to bring you the Battle 2 bats, Friendship 729 Battle 2 and Hurricane 3 Neo bats. First of all, if I just start with the blades, I won't spend too much time on this, but in other videos I've explained that we actually have got a straight, an anatomic and a flared. Flared is always going to be the most popular. We reckon 85% of players will probably use the flared, and then we've got maybe 7 or 8 will use the other two shapes. But that's the first thing. They're available for you to choose. The other thing that I would like to point out is these bats. There's no inferior blade. The blades are exactly what you would get if you put it in the basket and you built it yourself. There's no different quality of blade. We have people in the past say, oh, they can't be as good as this particular brand, but they are made in a factory that makes the 4 biggest German brands. So we've no problem there. We've had no problem with them. Highly delighted with the blades. So what I'll do is I'll just move the blades out of the way. And before we start with the actual bats, I'll just show you that I've just really made them today for the video. Proper Battle 2 on with our blades. So what we'll do, we'll start off with the Generation, the Black Series table tennis blade, and then we'll have a look at the bats. So what you get your box, you get your presentation box, and then what you get in there is your made up bat with your Battle 2. You get a little card explaining what you've got. You've gone and bought the flared there, and the blade was 80 grams and the overall weight, and then when we send it out we'll date it as well. So the reason why we've decided to do this is people have said, oh, I wish that you would do a bat, because I don't like putting rubbers on myself and you do such a good job. And thought, well, do you know what, that's a pretty good idea. So we've got our 4 best-selling blades with the Battle 2. At this point I shall bring in the Hurricane, because we're also going to have the same offering with the Hurricane Neo at the same price point. It's the proper genuine stuff, and one of the reasons why people are wanting Battle 2 and Hurricane is, doesn't matter which sites that you look on, these are the 2 best selling rubbers in China. So your German types of rubber, your tensor rubbers, your grippy rubber, mechanical. This is sticky, so I shall just peel that back a little bit. I'm taking it too far back. You can clearly hear that. Very sticky. You're going to be able to impart more spin on the ball, but it does need cleaning. That's the only downside. It needs more care and attention. So that's the Battle 2 on our all-round blade. We'll have a look at the cards afterwards and just have a little look at the weights. There's not going to be a great deal in it. Battle 2, Hurricane 2, Hurricane 3 Neo, I should say. The weights are very consistent. So put that one out the way. So that was our all-round with our all-round blade. And then we've got the offensive 7-ply carbon. So, in fact, I'll bring it back and do it like that. So what we've got there, you can have a look at the weight. There's only a couple of grams either way. You've got 80 gram blade, you've got 84, and there's a couple of grams leeway on the actual weight. So there you go. The overall weight is going to determine on the blade that you pick, but we're not talking a really heavy bat of 195 grams. Obviously the lighter the blade, the lighter the bat. So that's the Black Series. So what I'll do now, so these are going to be very popular with the Battle 2 and the Hurricane. We know they are. So I'll bring in the All-Round Plus. So the All-Round Plus, it's our standalone blade. It's an All-Round Plus. So if you want to know the difference between them, we've got all these different videos about the different blades. This is just introducing the Battle 2, but as you can see, the difference between it's marginal. Bring that back in again. So it's the weights are going to be marginal depending on the weight of the blade. So that's the Allround Plus then. And then finally, this is probably one of our, well, with the Allround Plus, all these blades are top sellers, by the way, but we think this is probably our best selling blade at this price point. So it's our premium Hinoki carbon. You see, even though it's a premium Hinoki and it's got the carbon layers in, we're getting good weights on these, so you're still not getting too heavy. This is a slightly higher end blade. You can see you've got your layers of carbon in there. This is also available in, just have a look at the bottom of that. This is our premium blade. We've got more sponsored players and county players using this particular blade. And as I say, it's available. They're going to be available now, as from today, with the Battle 2 and the Hurricane 3. So there we go. Also, we've got some good news that we are now, from this point on, we've been struggling to find reputable companies to post overseas, but from this point on, we are now going to be posting worldwide. It's enabled on the website, so if you've been frustrated trying to buy and you couldn't buy it, it's now been enabled at a very, very good competitive rate. Just bear in mind, if you're in Australia, America, wherever you are, allow a week before you contact us. It is going to take a little bit longer going overseas. Next day in the UK, overseas around about a week. So just thought we'd bring you these new bats that we've got. As I say, I'll bring the Hurricane back in, so you can choose. There's no difference in the price point on the bats. So you've got 8 configurations. You've got the 4 blades, and then you can choose either the Battle 2 or the Hurricane 3 Neo. Our 2 top selling Chinese rubbers, because they are number 1 and number 2 in China for the Chinese style of play. But bear in mind, if you get these, because they're sticky, they need more care and attention, and they're not going to be as fast as a German tensor rubber. So until next time, hit the like and subscribe and get your stuff from customtabletennis.co.uk. See you next time. Bye for now.